Come in. Hi, Michael. Come in, take a seat, please. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
My name's Chris Paling, and we're just going to run through some questions relating to this work placement. To begin with, I wonder if you could tell me why you have applied for this work placement.
I chose to choose work as placement here because Manchester Airport's a huge business and it's got great investment, so I thought when I go to apply for a job it'll look great on my CV.
Yeah, good. I think it will. Great. I wonder if you could tell me what previous work experience you've had and what was involved in this role.
Well, I've not actually had any work experience yet, so this would be my first coming up, but I take part in a theatre outside of school and we do plenty of different activities outside from there.
Right, and what's actually involved in the theatre role?
Well, different kind of shows like pantomimes, serious shows, comedies, acting for adapted to different roles and things like that.
Fantastic. What would you say are your strongest personal skills?
My strongest personal skills would probably be a team leader, because be able to guide a group towards success and make sure they stuck to the schedules and reached everything that was on plan.
Fantastic. What would you say are your weakest skills?
Well, this is a tough question, but my weakest skills would probably be listening to other actors contributing ideas, because if they've got an idea and I've got an idea, I'll rush first to make sure my idea gets heard first, but I realise what my problem is with that and I try and listen to everyone else's ideas and make sure everyone feels like they've helped towards the show.
That and give consideration to theirs as well as your ideas. Great. I wonder if you could think, what do you think you particularly can bring to this work placement role?
Well, like I said, I'm a good team leader, so I think I could bring confidence and a bit of laughter towards the staff, because rather than me shadowing someone pestering, getting on the nerves, I think if I come with the laughter and confidence I have, I think it'll be an enjoyable event, not just for me, but also for the people that I'm shadowing.
Great, I think we'd all appreciate a bit of laughter from time to time. I wonder if you could tell me, what qualifications have you achieved?
Well, for qualifications, I'm in the year 11, so I've not actually managed to reach my SATs and I've not finished my coursework yet, so I've still got deadlines to reach and things like that.
Okay.
But outside of school, I did an FA Football League qualification for refereeing.
Right.
So, and to reach that, I had to do 2 exams, a theory one and a practical one, and I passed most of the questions right.
Fantastic, so you're now a qualified referee. Superb. I'll see you on the telly soon, maybe. What are your hobbies and interests outside of school?
Hobbies and interests? I've got quite a few, but I think performing would be the most, acting and dancing.
Yeah. And how often do you do that?
Well, I'm really committed towards acting, as I'm in school most of the time after school, Monday to Thursday, and also I take part in the theatre outside of school, like I said, so that helps me increase my acting skills to the best of my ability.
Fantastic, very interesting, great. And if you tell me, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years' time, I could see myself passing through college, whizzing through university and heading to London for an acting school.
Wow, great. Can you describe a situation where you've provided excellent customer service?
Well, through my ability of punctuality and attendance in school time, my sports PE teacher offered me to become a sports captain in school, which means I have to do events after school, in school. But for example, I did one after school, and it was a bunch of primary school kids, year 6s, and they were doing a race round within Park.
Right.
And my role in that was to stand at the sidelines, pointing them in the right directions to make sure they didn't come running off track, making sure they could direct them around track.
Okay. Thank you. Can you describe a situation where you've worked successfully as part of a team?
Well, yeah, before a show of production, we've got all different kind of actors which have got great experience to people with first timers where they've still got stage fright and stuff. And then when they stood on in the wings at the side of the stage, you can see that the nerves are building up on him and they're whelming with nerves. So when you get on stage, you can just tell that they're frightened. And I think for the successful work between us both is I'll go over, I'll comfort him, tell him it's easy when you're on stage, give him a few breathing exercises, and they respond to what I'm telling him, and that makes us successful as a team.
Great, well that's going to help, isn't it? Fantastic. You're probably familiar with this situation where you feel you've got too much to do, and people are setting deadlines, and you feel you just can't meet all those deadlines, and there's just too much. How do you approach this situation?
Well, my main one would be making a list of priority. The most vital ones that need doing the most, I'd place at the top of my list.
Yeah.
The ones that are less important but still need to be reached and to reach the goal, I'd place at the bottom. And the ones at the bottom are like ones that you can talk to the people and try and extend the deadline for. For example, if you were giving homework off my teacher, and I'd ask him if I could extend the time for about a week or so until I've got enough time to complete the homework.
Yeah.
Where the ones at the top of the list are the ones like coursework, where you got to send your work off to your exam board, so you have to reach your deadline for that one.
So you feel talking to the people who are setting your deadlines where possible.
Yeah, try and work around that.
And drawing up your list.
Yeah.
Fantastic, good. Can you explain what you believe is an example of your best work and why?
Oh, my best work will probably be one of the productions that I did within school.
Yeah.
It was actually a musical that we did in school, but the day before the show, we found out that all the songs in the musical had license on it, so we had to change all the music acting into normal acts with no music because of the license and stuff, and we only had the day to change most of the scenes, so it turned from a musical to a normal play. We only had like a few hours to do it, so I probably think that's the best thing that I've achieved throughout school's life so far.
Great, so the show went on.
Yeah.
Superb. That's me. I've asked all my questions. Some great answers there. I just wondered, before we finish, is there anything you'd like to ask me about this work placement?
Well, there is actually one. If I did manage to make work placement here, what kind of facilities is there for lunchtime?
Yeah, you'd be part of a busy office, but there is a little breakout area with kitchen facilities, and then there's the terminal to walk into at lunchtimes, where there's what you'd normally expect in a busy airport terminal. So they're the usual facilities, and you'll be allowed an hour at lunch break. Is there anything else you would like to ask?
Yes, that's about everything. All the questions from me.
Right, fantastic. Some good answers. Well done. Nice to meet you. We'll be in touch.
Alright, thanks for your time. I look forward to seeing you after.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.